Live. We are live. We are live. How you doing, Kim?
Oh, pretty good.
Awesome. Awesome. Who we got in the chat? Super Dave. I've been in there kicking it with y'all a little bit. Super Dave. Got Squiddo in the house already. Got Spot 'em, got him in the house already. Ford, Squiddo, Fahim, Roy Dale. We appreciate all of you guys
Yes, sir.
joining us tonight. You did any fishing?
I went Saturday, got it on another good topwater bite. I mean, all my lakes are down so low.
Oh, really?
There's so much grass growing up, so I had to like cast into the open pockets,
Oh,
and
really?
that's the only way I can catch them where I went. The lakes are my lake is I'm fishing 15 foot from the bank where it used to be all the way up to the bank.
Huh.
They're down. A lot of vegetation growing. It's a mess.
Yeah.
But topwater is the only way I could get to them.
Hey, how's it going?
What's
What's
going on,
up,
brother?
Steve?
Y'all been getting any rain up there?
No, we ain't had
None?
rain in We had rain in 3. We had rain the other day, but just a little bit.
Man, it's been raining every day here.
I heard.
And then Steve and them got like 12 inches in a few hours up there the other day.
Man, we can't get nothing.
Yep. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah. I tell you what, I made a trip today to my second lake over there. And man, I've complained about these weather folks. I can't tell you how long. And it just seems like it get worse and worse. And now they predicted the wind to be 4 to 7 miles an hour, single digits all day. I get to the lake and it's probably 10, and I fish a couple brush piles, and by the time I get ready to move to my third brush pile, that wind slapped me up across my head and say I'm here. They was wrong. That wind blew. I'm willing to bet every bit of 20, 30
Man.
miles an hour all day long. And then right when I made my mind look, I just might as well leave.
Man.
I done there's like 7 piles on one little protected bank that I was hitting, and I got tired of going back and forth on them. So I went to try to start packing things up, and the wind just really flat. I mean, the lake glassed out, and but that didn't like. But I ran out to the lake and got on a few fish. It seemed like that third fish when I caught that third fish, and wind said, "Yeah, we just stopped for a minute to change directions."
Right.
It was blowing northwest just about all day, and then it switched to south before I left, and it was howling then.
Go figure.
But it's just part of fishing.
Yep.
Steve, you on your phone or you on your phone or your Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi, but it's messing up tonight. I might have to reboot my phone.
Yeah, you locking up pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, let me get out of here and I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll bring you back in.
What's up, Romero?
Tell you what though, man, the fish that I did get enticed to bite, they took it. Kenneth Pippins, how you? Appreciate you joining us tonight.
What's up,
Mean
Kenner?
Stick Game Fishing is in the
Main
house.
stick.
This dude got a slick G3. It's laid out, got
Oh,
power
really?
poles. Yeah, he got a active target,
Yeah.
and I like that boat he got. He's been on a few trips with
Excuse me.
me. We have a good time out there. Got Slick in the house. I seen Big Les a while ago too. I think Big Les.
Yeah, he should be on.
Yeah, I seen him. Yeah, he's in here.
He was on
He's
mine.
in here. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Quentin? Man, I tell you what, that old 1243, man. Oh, I love it. That thing is, I had that 106 dial in pretty good. It was dialed in really good, to tell you the truth, and it did everything I asked it to do. But man, this and I'm for sure that it's just that it's a bigger screen
Hmm.
and it shows more. But man, when I spot when that joker light up one of them crappie, it's like old spotlight over there shining at you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I use that. I don't know if it's just my eyes, but all of my clients that get on the boat, they seem to enjoy that orange crawfish. Uh,
Yeah.
you don't hear a lot of people talk about that. They use it.
I'm used to amber and orange crawfish, but I'm used to.
Yeah, just about everybody use that black emerald.
Yeah, black emerald. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Yeah. And I like that blue too sometimes. Blue, it's pretty cool too.
blue. I have to
It's,
check it out. I don't think I've
it's
checked that one out.
and the fish really glow because the background's blue and the fish have got like a yellow
Oh,
outline.
that one. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I know the one you're talking about. That
that's pretty cool.
it's not called blue though, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's some other color.
I have no idea what it's called. I just call it blue.
Yeah. What's going on, Robert? Got Sid back in the house. Appreciate you guys joining
What's
us.
up, Sid Lewis? Sweet.
Man, we had all that rain, quite a bit of rain, and I was on the lake. Today is Wednesday. I was on the lake Tuesday, on the home lake Tuesday, and when I first got there, I did a lot of riding around, a lot of scanning. This guy that I had, the client that I had, wanted to know some areas to fish. He got a kayak. So I took him out and, just showed him a bunch of areas that's accessible from the launch, close to the launch areas. And it's like I was telling me, I've said this for years too, especially after that Hurricane Harvey hit down here. Man, it's so much structure in Lake Houston right now that it's. But I continually hear people say, "Oh, they took all the structure out. They took all the structure out." But
No,
man,
they
I'm
don't.
telling you, you may not be able to see that structure. You will have to use your electronics to see it. But man, it's just structure everywhere. A
I
lot better.
never.
Steve,
Yeah,
you look
it
like
should be better now.
yeah.
Now I
You
got a
on
little
point
lag.
now.
I seen a little. Yeah.
Yeah. Tony Cole's in the house.
What's up, Tony Cole?
But we
Tony,
rode
Tony,
around.
what's up?
I ran up the river. We got a river and we got a creek that's really called a bayou. It's not a bayou. It's really a creek. And but it's called Lucy's Bayou. And I ran way up the river first, and I was like, well, the water still looked good. It was a little off color. So I came out of the river, ran up the bayou, showed them some areas up there, and we fished our way out of the bayou. And as we were going, I'm like, man, that mud line is really coming. So every time that mud line would hit, it would shut the fish down. I'd have to run closer towards the lake. But anyway, I got to the mouth of the bayou. And then I said, "Well, the river was still clean. Let's run up the river. We'll be able to, catch some fish up there." Man, I ran up that river for a little bit. I was like, "Oh nope," did a U-turn. That mud line was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I say it all the time. The fish gonna eat regardless. But the day of the change, those fish shut down. Those fish shut down. Well, y'all don't deal with muddy conditions down there, or up there, do you?
Not
Y'all lakes,
much.
yeah.
Some of our lakes, this depends on which ones. My home lake has a very small creek that feeds it. It's not nothing big, so
It don't affect the water
not
clarity.
not as bad. It does sometimes, but not as bad.
Yeah, yeah. Any of the lakes you fish, Steve, get affected from flow in?
I haven't fished since the big rain, so I'll find out this weekend.
Yeah. And I even did a live on the water live one time, and it was that night that the water clarity changed. We had got a big rain, and that night that water uh clarity changed, man, and it was a tough bite that day. And I'm sitting out there on the live, and I caught some fish, but man, it was nowhere near what it had been. But yeah, I was telling Kim a while ago. I made a trip out to Conroe, and I was telling you earlier how that wind was. Man, that wind
Yeah.
was had me on position on one bank. That's as far as I
Man.
could go. And the crazy thing is, the wind would blow straight west. then it would blow north, then it would blow northeast. It was just circling
Damn.
around. It was really bad.
Damn.
Yeah, I fought that wind for a long time today. Then just out of nowhere, it just shut down.
Damn.
Yep. You fished this weekend, Steve?
Yeah, I fished Friday. I went to Joe Pool, little local lake over here. I think I
Yeah.
got 10 or 12. I just went for a few hours.
Uh-huh.
Called earlier, make sure it said it was 3.5 foot low. No problems at the boat ramp. As soon as I backed my boat up and I put it in reverse to get off the trailer, no more than 10 foot, the bottom of the boat was scraping.
What happened with
I
that?
was like,
I don't know.
it just flipped it around.
Yeah, we just switched
Yeah, you see
positions.
that?
Yeah, scraped the bottom of my boat. It was that low. But then I was
Wow.
like, screw it, I'm already here. So,
Yeah.
and did some
They're low
scouting.
here too, man.
Basically scouting. I ain't been there in a few years.
Yeah.
We heard.
Conroe looks to be about
Yeah.
a foot and a half low still today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lake Houston, that rose up. I mean, it wasn't full pool, but it was up from where it was. You know,
Okay.
funny
Yeah,
story.
I think that was at full pool,
Oh, really?
Lake Houston. Yeah, I looked on Lake Houston on that
Yeah,
water
yeah.
data for Texas.
Yeah. What day was this? I forget what day it was. Anyway, it was a storm brewing. I had clients out, and we had a good little run to make. I'm looking at these clouds. We got a cloud, big old storm cloud on one side, big old storm cloud on the other side, and then I seen lightning streak. I said, "Hey, no, that's it.
Hey,
That's it
time
right
to
there.
go.
It's
Yeah,
time to
it's
roll."
time to go.
So I'm smashing on it. We trying to get to the ramp, and I get up to the ramp and tie the boat off on the bulkhead right there. Grab no, I left the cool in. I got out to go get my knife, and it started raining. I'm talking about it started really raining. Next thing you know, it's hailing. Winds 40, gusting 40, 50 miles an hour. That quick. Boat still tied up in the water. So we sat there, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes waiting until it starts slacking up. I go to bag my truck down the ramp to go ahead and load the boat so I can clean this guy's fish. So, and it started back raining more. And I always leave my fenders out of the water about 2 inches, top of my fenders. So I'm sitting there waiting on this second little round of rain to quit. I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. Within that 15 minutes, that water at lake level that rose up and covered my fenders. In about 15 minutes, it rose up 2 inches.
Oh,
I was like, man, that's crazy.
sure
Unbelievable how fast that water raised up.
is.
Hey, I tell you what, man, I was out on the lake yesterday, and it's like I said, that mud line was following us. That Thermocline loved that muddy water. It rose up to about 4 foot beneath the surface. And I'm talking about it just took my reading, just dumped it down the toilet. My readings on that live scope was just horrible.
Man.
Yep. I've always said that water clarity don't affect your readings, but man, it did yesterday.
Right.
It did yesterday.
Mine actually showed pretty good on some trees and 20 foot of water, probably.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was pretty. I messed with some active captain, captured some video.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any Thermocline?
Nope.
No Thermocline.
Didn't see any.
There's a very light, distinct line on Conroe. I enjoyed myself out there today, man. It was fun. Spanked some really good fish. Smoky Holler Kennels. Beagles. That sounds like
Okay,
some
cool.
fun right there.
What's up, man?
I think he
What's
hunt.
up?
Yep. Or raises them, or
Yeah. Lake Tillery, North Carolina.
cool. Welcome.
Thank you for joining us. Charles Whitney is in the house. First time joining the chat. We appreciate you, brother.
Welcome,
Cool,
Charles.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
Charles. He ordered some stuff from me.
local. Yeah, he's a
I
local
recognize
here.
him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Albert, how's everybody doing
What's
this
happening,
evening? We're doing
Albert?
great.
Doing well.
Big Les still hanging with us.
Big Les.
And Super Dave.
Yep. Super Dave. What's happening, man?
Crappie Fishing's in the house. Spot 'em, got 'em still with us.
Yep.
Unbelievable how much structure's in. Hey, man, I've been saying it for a long time. But, you know, a lot of people, they don't put that time in to learn how to use their units. Them units will show you. And that's one of the reasons why Lake Houston is so tough to fish. Those fish can park anywhere. They
Yep.
can park anywhere. Tall Phelps says, been having tough time with our crappie talk. Talk to guys in another boat. Said they couldn't get them to bite. Just wondering if maybe fall turnover could be in progress. Yeah, well, you know, the lake turning over is the exact same thing as the thermocline. And you know, I've been dealing with the thermocline 3 months already down here.
Yeah.
And how you can tell, I mean, I need to do some screenshots. But it's just a fog. You'll see a distinct line that go across the bottom of your unit
Right.
above the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, it'll be above the bottom. Yeah, they ain't gonna
Yeah, it'll be
on.
above the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
And it'll be a distinct line that goes across. And I can't tell you the depth because it changes. It changes daily. It depends on the area of the lake you're in. All of that. And what's crazy about this thermocline that I'm really starting to pay attention to is one day it's in one spot. You go back there the next day, it's clear. You go to another spot that was clear the day before, and there, bam, there goes the thermocline. I don't know how it worked, but it highly affects fishing big time. The
Oh yeah.
fish do not like it. They don't like it. I've always before live scope, I was always on fishing above it. But what I've seen with live scope is anywhere from about 2 to 3 foot underneath that line that you see. Those fish will stage down there.
Yeah, you can see them. I've seen them.
Yep,
It's
fishing by the
fuzzy.
numbers back in the house.
It's fuzzy,
Yeah.
but you can see
Yeah,
them when they move.
exactly. Yep. Yes, sir. So, Steve, what worked for you up there?
Was using shad color, gold dust was good, and a red orange, red top orange belly, and a straight orange.
I got a couple of those red orange. I've never used it though. You know, I saw the run away from red. But
Right.
it's a good looking bait though.
Yeah, yeah. And then yeah, a lot of small fish, a lot. But there's some big ones in the mix. You just have to catch a lot of small ones.
Yeah.
Fish some trees on the way south end, loaded with crappie. Some trees, 10, 15 fish on them. There might be
Wow.
1, 2 keepers in there, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of 9-inch.
Yeah.
But just to go out there, have fun, you know, it's good.
Yeah. You
Couple
see?
dinners out of it.
Did you get a chance to look at that scan that I sent you? That
Which
picture of my
one?
unit from today.
No,
I
I didn't
texted
see it
to you.
today.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Yeah, not today.
I'm gonna tell you there's a lot now on Lake Houston, man. If you don't watch it, you go out there and spend all day catching small fish, and basically the same thing on Curro. I mean, the spawn, this past spawn season had to be an amazing spawn season because I mean there are so many small fish right now that's unreal. Let me see if I can pull this up, see if I can get it to show, just to show you how stacked that brush pile was. And I got some keepers out of it. Let me see if I can turn it sideways. I got some keepers out of it. Yeah, that's not gonna
Oh,
look
wow.
good.
Nice.
That thing
Yeah.
is plumb stacked.
Look like Christmas presents, boy.
Man, it's plumb stacked. But 90% of the fish that was there were small fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's,
And I will circle around that thing, looking, trying to pick out, the big fish. But if you don't have live scope, or if you don't know how to use live scope, you'll sit there and catch those little fish until you just have to leave.
Right.
I did get some good fish out of there. Jeff said that blue that we were talking about, Kim, is
Uh-huh.
rusted steel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue orange. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty cool color. I like it.
Miss Stephanie's
Hey,
back in the house.
Stephanie, how's it going?
Thank you for joining us.
The
Oh,
lava.
Super Dave said he liked the lava.
Okay.
James Wanky back in the house.
Hey, James, how's it going, man?
Catfish and Crappie, what's going on, my brother?
Catfish and crappie.
Mark.
I think he did a live on the water
Yeah.
yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, I seen it. I watched
okay.
some of that video.
Yeah, I think I was probably out. I seen the preview, the notification come, but
Mhm.
I was out of there.
Was he crappie fishing or?
No, catfish.
Hey, Miss Bertha. Okay.
Catfishing.
Yeah, last
Crappie
week
day,
I started
fish on.
selling. I started selling these 1/32 hand ties. You get 10 of each color. You got blue chartreuse, orange chartreuse, white chartreuse, black chartreuse, and gray ghost. And you get a gamakatu box. So 50 hand ties, $50, $10 for the box, and $8 shipping. So
Sweet.
50. Yep. I do them in 32nd, 16th, 18th, 8th ounce. You can't beat it.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that stuff for the guys.
Yeah, that's going to be a hot item for you because you know a lot of people that's their biggest fear of ordering jigs. They just don't know how to pick colors.
Right. I give you 5 colors, 10 of these.
Exactly.
That thing will last you a long time.
Yep. You
all
run
mustad hooks. Yeah, it's going to be a permanent thing. I'm not going to run it for. I'll give a good guy deal to the guys.
Yeah.
And I'll be running. I'm going to run a steelhead kit and a regular kit. So if you want steelheads,
cool. That's what's up.
There'll be 10 cents more each hand tie. So 50
for the steelhead.
Yeah, they're like, what's that? $5 more.
Do you have any there?
The steelheads.
Yeah. Do you have any steelheads right there that you can show the folks?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't understand what we're talking about when we say steel. They thinking that the head of the jig is steel.
Yeah, no.
But it's the hook that's actually the difference.
Yeah. It's a 2 times thickness.
Right.
And strength. I just have some.
So it's actually the hook that's different.
Right. I have
I got some too.
These are number 4 1/8. Yeah, it's actually a stout hook. This thing is.
You can tell they're stout too by looking.
Yeah, these things. They're basically 2 times.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna give no give.
Yeah.
So they work good.
Cool. Kim, do you
new mold coming out next week. Plastic mold. Be on the lookout. I should have them next week for the live. So I'm gonna give away probably 3 giveaways.
Cool.
Week of my new bait.
Yeah.
And I'll probably do what's that orange white we call tangerine? What do you call it? SK the orange white tangerine. Dreamsicle.
Yeah.
We're gonna give away 3 packs of dreamsicles next week on that new bait.
Cool. That's what's up. So Catfish and Crappie got a question here. It says, what rod would you recommend for slip bobber fishing? I need something the bobber stop and pass through the eyes easily. Anything out there fit the bill? I'll tell you now, don't overlook that I'm guessing that you're going to be pan fishing with that rod. Don't overlook that new panfish series and the 7 foot. The 7 foot is by far the best. I like it a lot better than the 6.6.
Just don't use micro guides and you should be okay.
Yeah.
They're all going to catch the guides. I mean, somewhere. But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of bobber stop are you using that get caught?
Stainless steel eyes. That's what I like. I don't like the ceramic.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you gotta have stainless steel.
Yeah.
Murdoch says they got 8 inches in 2 hours.
In
Wow.
Mississippi, it's been raining like crazy down there.
They having to rescue folks in Jackson where Ross
Damn.
Barnett is.
Yeah, I seen that on the news.
You ain't got to go far to find muddy water.
Yeah.
8 inches in 2 hours, boy. That's some rain there, buddy.
Yep. Keith Ashley. Keith Ashley. Slick still with us. That's a bunch of rain. Yep, you're right. That's a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah,
What y'all
it
get,
is,
Steve?
yeah.
Y'all got like 8 or 9 inches up there, right? In a short time.
I got about 8. No, yesterday I got over maybe an inch and a half just yesterday. And I didn't even expect that last night.
Wow. You know, I
I'm
pull
probably
up
up
the
to 9
radar.
inches, probably
Yeah,
about
I
9
pulled up the
inches for the
radar
last week.
when me and you was talking. I pulled up the radar, and it was just one little sail right there on top of y'all. It was
Yeah.
one sail that dumped on y'all like that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
They said it was over an inch an hour,
Wow.
and it rained all day.
Stephanie said that
Yeah,
their lake is
Lake
down 2 foot.
Fork went up 2.5 foot.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It needed that. I wonder how. I'm gonna tell you something. Back when was it 2014 when we had that bad drought? I think it was 2014.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's about in there.
During the drought, the crappie fishing was awesome. But when that
Yep.
water
Yep. I
came
liked
back
it.
up, yeah, when that water level came back up, it was tough fishing.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm wondering how Fork is going to fare since it's
Right.
coming back up now.
They said it's real muddy. You got to fish like more south
Oh, really?
because all the creek stuff's
I'd
up
imagine
north.
so. Two
Yeah.
and a half foot, man. That's a lot of water, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially on
Yeah.
a lake as big as Lake Fork.
Yeah.
Fork, it ain't no little.
Yeah. And it was
It's
just
not.
gushing in. It was just
Yeah,
gushing in.
that's a really big lake.
Yeah.
That's a really big lake. Hold'em Hook TV's in the house. Got crappie enforcer.
So it's 5 point something low now.
That's still, yeah. It's probably still water running in that lake right now. I'm willing to bet.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
What creeks feed Fork?
I don't even know the name of the creeks up north. I
Oh,
know where
really?
they are, but I don't know the name of them. No, they don't make a steelhead and a sickle. Sorry. Yeah, it's a J hook only.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I've been using just the sickles quite a bit, man. Them that number 4, number 2,
Yep.
they've been doing really well.
Oh yeah.
They've been doing really well.
Number 4 is probably
Really
the
well.
most popular.
Yeah. Chris Rohn says, remember to hit that thumbs up.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Fred, y'all fish today? Went out Saturday evening, caught some nice ones, but wasn't easy. We found tons of crappie. Had to hand feed them. Logan Martin on the Coosa River.
Okay.
I fished with a client the other day, and he's in his 70s. He know one way of crappie fishing. Put that jig down there, pop it, move it. He giving it some good action. So he's sitting there. I was like, Mr. Leroy, you do know it's summer, right? You see that temperature, that water temperature is 89 degrees. And I say, I'm studying just getting a little hints. I said, Mr. Leroy, look at that bait over there. Look how slow that bait moving. And finally, after about the 10th fish that he ran off, I was like, Mr. Leroy, you got to slow down on that popping, man. It's summertime. It's finesse. It's about finesse fishing right now. And man, a lot of people don't understand that. When you get deep in the summer, them fish they just not looking for a lot of action.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yep.
Most of the time. I'm not gonna say all the time. Most of the time. From what I've seen.
Yeah.
What action do you have been working best for y'all?
Slow, hardly any movement, dead sticking.
Yeah, we just
I'll
moving
I'll
slow.
sweep it. I'll sweep it right over them, just dead
Yeah,
sticking, and see their reaction. A lot of
right.
times they won't even move. Then
Exactly.
all of a sudden, it's like a light bulb goes off, and then they'll attack you.
Yeah,
We're on their time. I
exactly.
want
Yep.
them to be on my time.
Right. I got some active captain footage that if I hadn't deleted it, I got some footage that I had to drop down on that fish. I always start off real subtle. I'll just bring it up to that fish. If he notices it, if he knows it and hit it, we good. If not, I'll just give it a little twitch. If he don't notice that, I give it a hard twitch. And if he don't notice, I'll give it a pop. If you don't notice that, I'm looking to touch that fish.
Right.
And if they're asleep to where you can put that jig on them and touch them, they usually just turn around and smack you.
Right.
And I've seen that a lot, especially here lately. Especially here lately. No salt BPs in the house. Romero, but the crappie start feeding up for the fall. Fellas, when will the crappie start feeding up for the fall? They've been feeding up. I'm tell you, I've been
Yeah.
catching some really thick crappie.
Yeah, it's got some with some nice bellies last week.
Yep, exactly. They're feeding up already. They're just not super aggressive.
Right.
All right, now eat.
I think
They gonna
I
eat.
used the 1/8. I think last week. I think I'm gonna downsize to a 1/16.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna make a difference.
yeah. I've been using 1/16 and 1/32.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just the movement in the water. I think is a lot different.
Yeah, yeah. The weight of the weight of the jig sends off a different vibration.
Right. Right.
So I found that not only downsizing, but making sure that your weight goes down. You can still use a big bait, just
Right.
sometimes reducing that head
Yeah.
size.
And I think
Smoky,
I'm gonna take Fong to Fairfield. I think he's never bluegill fished before.
Fong Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him.
Yeah.
He be catching some fish. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
so Smoky Holler asked about the Ulterra. Yes, I do use it to launch. The only time that I'm skeptical of using it to launch is if there's a hard wind blowing into the ramp. If there's a hard wind blowing into the ramp, sometimes I don't back it off fast enough, and next thing you know, your boat's back up on the ramp before you can get deployed and get spot locked. Other than that, I do use the cable savers. I got my live scope transducer on my troll motor. I got the GT56 at the bottom. So there's a lot of cables that run up and down that troll motor. Before I do launch, I make sure that my cables are not tangled in any way. But other than that, man, I hadn't had any problems launching that boat using Ulterra. It's a great a great investment. Great investment, and I mean, it's just a time saver and increases my safety. Not having to climb in that boat while it's on the trailer, and I mean, it just saves time, big time. I back that joker off into the lake, hit deploy, hit spot lock, go park my trailer, come back, hit the remote. It comes to the dock, and I'm on it and going fishing. I'll tell you this: when I first got it, the first several times I did it, I had LBG at the ramp with me, and I just to make sure that didn't anything go wrong.
Yeah.
But it's a great troll motor. It does what it's supposed to do. Just make sure you don't have anything. And I'm gonna tell you this: always turn your troll motor on. Because I launched one time and didn't have my troll motor on.
Man.
You got to make sure everything's on before it'll work.
Yeah, that usually help.
Yeah, it'll help big time. Yep. T Wheels in the house. What's going on, my brother? Glad to be here tonight. Notification didn't pop up to let me know you were live. I didn't want to miss it. We appreciate you being here,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Super Dave.
And I haven't tied a fluorocarbon leader yet. I need to do that. I keep talking about it.
Yeah, I that mono does, but you just never know until you try
Right.
it. You know,
I had
I
a
can't.
question. Blue fishing for bluegill. What line do you use, Kim?
4 pound.
A clear or a high vis?
I use Wally Marshall camo.
Oh, okay, camo. You like the camo better, or
It just breaks up in the water. It's kind of like fluoro, but
yeah?
because it
I was
because
thinking either the high vis or the clear, if it would make a difference. I don't know.
that's what I use fly fish for my leader.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm cork fishing, I prefer using braid. I just got mad braid on
Okay.
there, and I still use that 12 pound, and sometimes I use
Okay.
10 pound mono leader, clear mono leader,
Right.
and works good.
Yep.
I like setting the hooks.
Right.
I got a reel with 4 pound on it, but man, it's just not the same
Yeah.
You
when
know,
you got that
crappie.
confidence. When you
Yeah.
got that confidence that you can snag into those fish and not
Yeah.
worry about that line breaking.
And they ain't
Anthony
line
Woods in the
shot either.
house.
Hey,
Huh?
Anthony.
I said crappie blue ain't line shot either. So it really
Yeah.
Yeah.
ain't. It's totally up to you.
Same time, same flavor each week.
Yeah.
We try to make it happen. I tell you what, there's some days, man. I just like today, barely made it, man. Just barely made it. Barely made it. Uh-oh. Mean Stick say he need a kit. Oh, you
Yeah.
talking about
Hey,
the
just
hand
send me.
ties.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Send
thought you
me
said
a
talking about a tying kit.
Just send me a message on either Limits Tackle Facebook or the email. Super Dave will post it, and I'll ship it tomorrow. Tonight's just too late. As soon as we get done here, I have to get up at 4:15. So, but it'll go in the mail tomorrow. And then the Gamakatsu boxes. It's the 3600s, the bigger ones. So it's enough room to probably put 120 hand ties in there, 100 to 120.
Cool. Cool. Ford asked, what is the lifespan of crappie?
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I think it goes with the area because up north those fish live a lot longer. But down south, down here, 4 or 5 years is my understanding.
That's what the biologist told me.
As
Yeah.
long as I don't see them, they're gonna last a little longer.
As long as
Right.
they'll bite your jig, huh?
Might be 2 years. Might be 2 years.
I'll see him at 50 foot, and I know his lifespan's really short.
Yeah. You get a little
That's
skinky, it
funny.
might be real short for
That's funny right there.
him.
they, they have a morning meeting. They're like, Steve's coming, so let's hide.
Yeah. We know that boat. Let's roll.
That's funny.
You know, when you see a fish at 30 foot and he turns around, he's like, oh no, Steve's here. Let me get out of here.
Yeah. Fine. That's another tree.
I'll
Chasing
tell you what.
them.
One thing that I noticed today, and I've talked about this for years, and I seen it it's a fact that it happened here. Uh, we had a really heavy overcast today, but there were times when that sun would pop out between clouds. When the sun was out, those fish fed. If I got that jig close to a fish, I could see them coming through the brush pile, coming to get it. But once that cloud cover came back, it's like they couldn't see that jig.
Hmm.
I'd almost have to hit that fish to get a reaction, and then it would. I'm talking about on,
Yeah.
off, just like that. Now the small, I'm
Yeah.
talking about the good fish. The good fish, they were affected. The small,
Right.
small fish is, I try not to even you know, try to get a pattern together when I'm catching small fish because they'll
Right.
just about hit anything.
Yeah.
But when they come down to good fish, man, just like my client yesterday, I said, look, there are certain things that mean a bunch, out here, and there are some things that at times it just don't mean nothing.
Right.
Uh, my clients yesterday got a couple fish up top, really good fish, and gave them slack. And I was like, man, that's a big no. Never ever give a fish slack. Uh, but that's why I love crappie fishing,
Yeah.
because if you don't come correct, you're more than likely not going to be successful.
Yeah.
There's just certain things that you just have to do out
Yeah.
there to be consistently on these fish.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, no
Anthony
problem,
Woods,
Anthony.
say,
Appreciate it.
thanks for more. All right,
Yeah.
okay. Tay Weezy is in the house.
So the champ is here.
Yep. Yeah, ain't nothing like seeing a fish on live scope 30 feet out and just hunting them.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Hey
Till
man,
you
that hunt
pitch that jig out. Oh man.
that hunt means a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Miss Ellen's in the house. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I watched Hayden Jeffries posted a video today, and he said there was 3 important things, and boat control was number 1.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yep. Getting on that fish, presentation,
Yep.
and then when to drop your jig on the fish. Because
Yeah.
you want to catch that fish on the first drop.
Right.
Every drop after that, your percentage, goes down.
Way down.
Yep.
Yeah. If he see that jig and turn away from it,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
him turning away, the only way I'll drop on that particular fish again is if I go and mess with another fish, then I'll come back to that one.
Right.
But as far as trying to drop right back on that
Right.
fish, it's almost a waste of time
Right.
for me. DJ said for y'all to hit that thumbs up, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you, DJ. I have tried both rubber and string bobber stops. Wow. That string
Yeah.
bobber stop, I've
You
never
buy
had
them
problems
on
with.
buy
I
'em
make
on
my own.
Amazon. Amazon sells the rubber ones. They're pretty good, and you get a lot for
Yeah.
less than $10.
You ever how do they work in your eyes?
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problems. They're real small,
The rubber ones work
Yeah.
pretty well. Now.
and you get the small ones. Don't get the
the
for
string does
crappie
too.
fishing. Get the small
Yeah.
ones.
I've been
Yeah.
making my own for years.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've never had problems with the string. I don't think I've ever used the rubber ones.
yeah. I use the rubber.
Yeah.
They come in a little.
Little wire.
I don't even know what you call it. It's
Yeah,
about-
a little
Yeah, it's
circle
about
and
10
it
of
has the
them on
little
there.
wires hanging
Yeah.
off, and you just
Yeah.
pop it
Yep.
off in there.
Yep.
Put your line through and slide
You
it.
bring
up in there.
through the wire and slide it. Yeah, them are real good. I usually
Yeah.
put if I'm going to use a 1/4 ounce egg sinker, I'll put 2 on the bottom of it and 1 on the top because you always when you're setting the hook, it slides double helps it out.
And the only thing, if you move them a lot, that friction, they'll end up falling off.
Right.
But they work. I mean,
Yeah, they work
for a
good.
while.
Slap B say he got out, went and did him some dock shooting.
Oh,
Wise Lake.
cool.
So he
Weiss?
swung in Weiss.
Yep. Where's that
That-
at? That's
Ain't Weiss Lake in Tennessee?
I think Tennessee.
I think somewhere around there.
Sounds familiar.
You know, I always say Slap B is from Tennessee. I think he's North Carolina, I think.
Mm.
Man, so I be trying to remember too much. I can't. He'll mention it here in a little bit. That's
Yeah.
cool, Slap B. Glad to hear that you got on some
Yeah.
good ones.
Slick,
Glad
what's
you got on
happening, man?
some good ones. Spot 'em got him said Jerry Hancock got 50 fish limit today on Fork. I hadn't seen that. Well, I've been on the
Yeah.
lake all day, so
Yeah.
He
Oh yeah,
dives
Fork's
out
been
there.
fishing good. And my buddy
Yeah.
Cameron, I talked to him today. I got him a LVS 34. He finally
Uh-huh.
put it on. He likes it.
Huh.
Yeah. He had
Huh.
90 the other day.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Before the rains.
Yeah. Fame says if the weather holds up, I maybe put him the boat on the water Friday. That's what's up, brother. Glad to hear that you're
Oh,
getting
cool,
back
man.
out.
Sweet. Got the cast off, hopefully.
Looking forward to you and Eric cooking up. I want to hear about that trip.
Yep.
Why is the sickle so much better?
It's a preference. I mean,
Yeah,
it
preference.
sticks them in the roof of the mouth 90% of the
Yeah,
time. That's why I
yeah,
like them. You don't have to worry about boat flipping them
right.
because it's in the roof of the mouth almost every time.
The angle of the hook, it's a
Yep.
wider gap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely has a wider gap.
Yeah.
Worth a try. If you've never tried it, Gilby, it's really
Yeah,
worth a try.
I love
yeah,
them.
yeah. And I'm gonna try to be developing a new hook. I'm gonna try to do a steelhead sickle. And I got
Cool.
some contacts, so I'm gonna try it out. It's probably
I
gonna be
gotta.
about a number 4.
Y'all give me a minute. I gotta get me a drink because I'm gonna
Okay.
sit here and go to sleep.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be nice. A sickle, a 2 times sickle, strength wise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sickle hoods are good, man.
yeah,
I don't care what nobody says. They'll argue about anything, but
yep,
you like it, you like it. If you don't, I'm
yep.
still going fishing.
Central Missouri, there's some good fishing over there. No rain. Yeah, I think all the rain's been south of there. Oklahoma and us, we got most of the rain.
Yeah, it's all around us, but it ain't hitting here. It's
Yeah,
hitting
yeah.
everywhere but here. It's like, man,
You haven't got no rain this last week?
last 2 weeks.
Oh man.
We're supposed to get some next week.
Hmm.
50% chance on one day, but
Yeah, your lake's pretty low, or
oh yeah. Lakes I've been fishing, man, for 3 or 4 foot low. Some
oh
are
yeah,
lower than that.
yeah,
I could walk down onto the
yeah.
lake where the water was.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't mowed my grass in like 3 weeks.
Man, I know I got to do all that rain. I'm gonna have to mow it probably this weekend.
Yep.
They're building. I've got a new shop going up, so 3,000 square foot. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of work. They poured the foundation, just waiting on the building to get delivered to assemble it.
Sure.
Man, I should have it up and running in about 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get all brand new stuff. There's gonna be a full kitchen in there. Have like a living area we can hang out, watch. Have a PS5 in there, big old screen TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a big old grand opening. You have to come down, Kim.
Yeah, I'm gonna come,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm definitely coming.
Picked me up a couple slot machines today from Las Vegas.
You did?
Yeah, I got them in the house. I picked them up right before the live.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna test them out tomorrow.
Uh-oh, they're full of money?
I'm gonna tighten them up.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. 2 of them.
All right. So I got some more of these Lake Fork jigs that I'm gonna give away. I mean, these things been in a box. I'm willing to bet brand new packs. I'm just gonna give them away because I'm not using them. They still in the pack. They still smell like garlic. And I'm just gonna do 2 packs. That way I don't have to pay extra for shipping. That was a good color for me right there too. That what is it called? Blue pearl.
Oh
Blue
yeah, that's
pearl.
a good pearl
Yeah.
belly and a blue
Yep.
top.
Pearl.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep, that's a good color right there.
Yep. That's the
Somebody
what is
asked
this
me
one?
for that color yesterday for me to pour.
Bluegrass. I did the bluegrass
Yep,
a lot too.
yep, yep,
And this one right here was a good one too. That's just black shark.
yep, yep.
And the black got gold flake in it.
Okay.
And another hot one.
Yep,
I don't know what they call this one. Lime trues.
yep, yep.
That's another good one. So I'm gonna do 2 packs of them tonight. If you not gotten your jigs yet, they are in the mail.
Yeah, I
Gilby
mailed all
said
mine.
91 watching and 10 thumbs up. That can't be right. 10 thumbs up. Wow. But I was talking a while ago about that sunlight. I've seen that uh, work exactly the same, and I couldn't find what they would hit uh, while the clouds were covering the sun.
Right.
But there are times that you can get dialed in and have you 2 rods, and when that
Yep.
sun is out, you use that one rod that with
Yep.
that one color, and when it's cloudy, you come back with
Yep.
it. But you got
Yep.
to get them
Exactly.
figured out. I didn't
Yep.
do that today.
It's with that
I
light penetration.
exactly. Yep.
Yep.
I did find the color that they wanted while the sun was out, but when that cloud cover hit, man, it's like they just shut down. Oh, you took today off? Gonna fish tomorrow, Friday, if the
Oh,
weather holds
cool.
up.
It's good, man.
That's what's up.
What
Tell
lakes
you
you gonna
what,
go to? I want to sport them. Got them. What lakes you gonna fish? I wonder what
that's
areas in.
a spot 'em, got 'em. That's kind of Mike.
Oh,
He
okay.
been fishing Conroe in Houston.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, they've been on Houston a lot trying to figure that lake out, but
Have you
it's a
seen them on the
fun lake
lake?
to fish. Yeah, I met him.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, met him and what's his JE,
Okay.
his
Cool,
fishing
man.
partner.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm tired, y'all.
You hear
I
from
was on.
Bluegill? Bluegill gonna come on the live or?
I'm quite sure he at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm quite sure he's at work. Glenn Darden's in the house. I
Hey,
didn't get caught
Glenn.
up on these comments. Miss Bertha says flooded here. The schools are closed here in Franklin Parish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, y'all got it good.
Yeah.
I think starting this morning, I think it was raining over there.
Damn.
Yeah, what y'all had went to Louisiana
All right.
up there.
J Dub, what's up?
Slap B says I'd like to go somewhere where they bite good in the dead of summer. Coosa River ain't good. It's never been good in the summer for me.
Mm.
That's every lake. I mean, other than Fork, even Waxahachie, not Waxahachie. What's the other lake right there by Fork?
Twackety.
Tawakoni.
Yeah.
It even gets a little slow in the
Yep.
summertime.
Yep. Yep. You don't hear about them bridge guys right now.
That's right. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. But you got to East Texas, man. Lake Fork, man. That lake there
Yep.
just year round.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
I don't think you can have a bad day on Lake
No.
Fork.
No. No. Grenada, same thing. Year round. Good
Yeah.
fish.
But I'll tell you this, Slap B. These lakes are what you make of them, because I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you now, Lake Houston is a I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of people hate that lake. It's a really tough lake to fish. But it's a lake that's trained me, and changing jigs, changing techniques, changing areas,
Yeah.
changing depths. I mean, it all matters when it matters. I'm real big on saying that just go to the lake with a question mark on your head. I'll
Yeah.
try to start with what worked my last time, but what helps me be as consistent as I am is I'll have 30 jigs laid out on my floor. A lot of people think that don't matter. I know it matters because there'll be days where there's one jig pattern that you'll do really well with, and until you find it, you'll think it's just a real bad
Yeah.
day of fishing. You would think it's a really bad day of fishing until you go to changing those jigs.
Yeah.
Here's a new name, Charles Goonan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do either of you have new information regarding the recent spat sighting? What do who?
Wookalar. I heard it. Ain't no Bigfoot.
That's funny right there.
And Dr. Tart.
I seen him on that bank over yonder. He had a pole. He was
Oh,
jig
Wookalar.
fishing for crappie.
Is he talking about Bigfoot?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Wookalar.
I needed that laugh. Do either of you have new information regarding
I wonder if he has
the
live
recent
scope.
spat?
Oh, you see, this bass. He ain't a bass fisherman, but he tells like stories about bass fishing or whatever, or writes a newsletter or something. He's saying about Bassmasters MLF banning live scope or live sonar.
Really?
Yeah, that's the argument they had today, and I
Yeah.
already told SK about it.
Oh, is that the
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Is
Yeah,
that the
somebody
post you were
tried-
talking about?
Yeah, they're gonna start talking to me all
they're
crazy.
saying
I'm
because
like,
they go
boy,
all live on TV, and all these fishermen, all they're doing is staring at their screens.
yeah,
They're not being interactive or nothing anymore. So the audience
Interactive.
isn't liking it.
Oh,
They usually talk to the cameras
oh, really?
and now then they're just staring at their screens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man.
It's about that money. Put them in the boat.
Yeah, Spot and got him say that Houston was like that the other day. Sun pop out 45 minutes. That's when we boated the good fish. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, if you pay attention to your surroundings,
Yeah.
and pay attention to what you got going on when you do catch a
Yeah.
fish, you'll start noticing stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I might be finding out about them Houston slabs in about a week
Come
or
on,
two.
come on.
Yep. I'll be down there. Give me let me see, what's today? Less than 2 weeks. I'm
Yep.
gonna find out what them Houston crappie are like.
Hopefully that muddy water's gone.
Yeah.
If not, we'll make a short
Yep.
stop.
I'm gonna jump in SK's boat. We're
There
gonna
you
get
go.
some slab. We're gonna go live.
Cool.
yeah,
Cool.
a lot of problems. Line twist on 4 pound Mr. Crappie test hybrid.
I've heard that before too. Suggestions on how to avoid it. Pull it off and
Yeah,
put you
different
some
line.
different line on.
And
Yeah.
don't fill your spool up all the way to the edge
Yeah.
of your spool either.
I'll
Some
tell you
people
something
run it
else
in
that's
hot
big too.
water.
Something else that I've heard some pro guys talk about is especially if you're using a spin cast reel, don't just reel it once you cast. Don't just reel it. Close that bail and then reel, because they were saying that when you reel it, that puts a lot of line twist in your line also. When you reel your bail
I don't ever, because you're
closed.
gonna break your bell spring. You always
Yeah.
do it with your
Yeah.
hand. Save that bell spring. That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
they get weak, because you're clicking it over with
Yep,
that
yep.
hammer.
Yeah. That may be something that help you too, but I've just
Yeah.
never been a fan of the Mr. Crappie line.
And never pull your line out with the drag. And a lot of guys
Really?
will be pulling it. That's supposed to stretch your line a little bit.
Oh, okay, that's what mono
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. With mono.
And
Yeah.
when you putting it on, you're supposed to put it on in the way that your reel's turning
Right.
too. When
Oh.
you're spooling it, it's supposed to come off the way it's going on, same
Right.
direction.
That's why I like braid. You got to worry about all that.
But I don't use it unless I'm fly fishing, so I don't
Oh,
guess that
really?
much on there. So I don't
Oh,
know
okay, yeah.
I just got a leader.
Gilby say he had a nice 12-inch crappie hit me over so softly and reeled him in.
Cool.
Is anyone just mesmerized by watching Kim make those jigs?
Giveaways.
Fresh.
Kim, thank you for the fly tying examples. You make it look so easy.
Cool.
And he got it set up right. Set up nice to where he can talk to you and
Yep.
see the comments and tie at the same time.
Yep.
Keep it moving.
Yep.
George Baker's in the house.
What's up, George?
Mean Stick says the email was sent.
Yep, I got it. I'll read it after the live.
Alabama. Okay. Wise Lake is in Alabama. Power company, hydroelectric
Okay.
impoundment
Alabama.
covering 30,000 acres in northeast Alabama on the
Alabama,
Alabama Georgia
okay.
border.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you, Red River. Slappy says, no, they build a outlaw pole just made for dock shooting. Designed by fishermen from Wise, it's got a super short handle.
Okay.
Coosa River, Alabama. Scotty, this is a new name. Do you have carpet stickers?
No, I have a guy that makes them though. So if you need any, let me know. I'll send you his contact info. Or go to who made it? Z Decals. ZD Decals or Z Decals. One or the other. Just go to their website. Either Z Decals or ZD Decals. One of them two. You'll see it. And they do great carpet decals.
Cool.
Yeah. And if they don't have the file, you can send it to them. And they have my logo. They have all the other ones, Garmin, Lowrance, Hummingbird. You just tell them a size, and like they charge by the I don't know if it's the inch or so they'll hook you up. They ship out in a
probably.
couple days.
I'm going to bet the amount of colors too probably
Yeah,
affects it.
yeah.
Yep. Roadhogs in the house. What's going on, man?
What's up, Road Hog? 1 hour in.
Already?
Man,
Yeah,
time flies, don't it?
It does. It does. Let
Man.
me get this thing here fired up, man. I'm gonna do this giveaway real quick.
I might as well tie up another set to give away then.
Let me get this thing here going. Hold on, Kim, for you. I'm gonna blow you up. Let everybody see you do it.
Well, let me finish. Let me get them ready. Might as well give away 2 sets. These are steel heads too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
How often do you tie steel heads?
I was tying for myself. My buddy makes them, so I just
Oh, really?
tying for myself. I don't have any to sell, but they're just personal.
Yeah. What size hooks are they? You know?
These are a 1/4 ounce.
Okay. On number 4 or bigger?
I'd say that's probably a 1/0.
Oh, okay, big. Yeah, big hooks.
Yeah, I'd say it's a 1/0.
Yeah.
Bombas jigs, you know Bombas jigs.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, right now it's gonna be the time that I'm gonna figure out how to make this thing work.
Let me see what I got here.
So everybody's seen the hashtag crappie, right?
Yep.
Made it easy. Hey fellas, have you guys been catching any crappie in creek channels and on channel edges? That's the only place I
Yeah.
fish. I mean,
Creek channels.
that's the only place.
Yeah.
Ain't no other place to fish. Not right now. I mean, that's where they are. That's summer pattern right there.
Okay.
East Tennessee, Eddie, what's going on, my brother? So let me explain. I just put that. I shared that screen. Tell you what. Let me see if I can get it back. Oh, how do I do it? So I got to figure out how to get that back. So the only way that I know to do is to stop sharing it and share it again. I want to tell everybody how to do it. I know we got some new people in. So we got this hashtag crappie. If you want to be entered into a giveaway, you must be subscribed to SK's Crappie Kitchen Adventures and type in hashtag crappie exactly the way you see it on the screen right there. And there's a giveaway tool that will pick up your entry, and you'll have a chance of winning these jigs that I'm gonna give away. All right, now I can go back. I'll just have to do the stop sharing. There you go, Kim.
All right.
66 thumbs up right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Getting a little better.
A little better.
Yeah.
Send them my way. Mean Stick say send them my way. Gotta win them, brother. Gotta win them.
Yeah. Yeah, a few people waiting on orders. I'm trying to get them done. I got a lot going on. My power was out. I got the shop going up. You know, I work full time. You know, so I'm trying as hard as I can, and I try to fish.
Yeah, that's what I be trying to tell them. We work.
Yeah,
We got jobs too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to knock out a bunch this weekend. So
You see what Kenneth said?
What's that?
That steelhead sickle.
yeah, yep, yeah, I'm gonna work on it.
All right. Well,
Slab B say all the sip lakes are great in the summer. Jeff, what's going on, my brother? Good to see y'all. Good. Any good bluegill catching stories? I caught some really good ones today on brush piles.
I caught some big ones, 2 big
Yeah.
hybrids.
Yeah. I
Oh,
got
okay.
some. I kept probably 5 fillets. They'll be
Today?
dinner tomorrow.
I put
Yeah, I
them
Okay.
caught
back.
5 today.
I put them back. You know how I do.
I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat them. Them juggers are fillets. They ready. They gonna be filleted.
Yeah, that's right.
Ghetto, what's going on?
Find my bob in here.
The hotter it gets, the better they bite in Grenada. Eric Cagle only guy out there in the summer. Rest of the year, he's back in Alabama.
Yeah.
Be cool if we can get Eric Cagle on
Yeah.
here. Kim went off on that guy. I guess he was talking about that post today.
Yeah, he jumped on me. I was like, man, you better go
Oh, who
on
was
somewhere,
that?
my friend. It
Who
was
was
about
that?
that live scope.
Oh.
Thump Daddy's in the house.
And he singled me out. Like I was like the 30th post on there. He come
Oh,
single me out
man.
and start talking trash. Like, man, you better go on somewhere. I don't know you.
That's funny. Dark Horse, what's going on, my brother? Wayne Zool's in the house. Hilda. Oh my. You're some fine gentlemen. Thank you.
Nobody's ever said that.
North Texas fisherman.
What's up? What's up?
Do y'all need a video man that day, Steve?
Hey, we might need one. We should do maybe set up a fish fry after that. What do you think, SK?
We
Trying to
try.
find my flag.
Is there a place to do it there?
Yeah, I mean, if we do Houston, we got the whole waterside marina right there. We can bring a burner.
Yeah, yeah. Let me set a date. Give me
yeah,
by the weekend I'll have a date.
Abe, the crappie hunter said that there's a recall on certain bass tracker steering systems.
Okay.
So if you have a bass tracker, any particular years, hit up your local dealer.
I got to service my hydraulic steering. I think the fluid's a little low.
Sun up, sundown fishing. When
Okay.
tying a bucktail hair jig, how to tie it so the body and tail does not turn when you finish the jig.
I started wrapping real soft, and then as I get it, I'll tighten it up as I go.
And you have to put it a little further up on the hook too.
Right.
So tighten it down.
Yeah.
Because it's slick. It's
yeah.
like squirrel tail.
Just
it's all
stop.
slick.
Yeah. Start real slow. Don't really tighten it hard at the beginning.
No, because it flares.
Yep. Yep.
And Slap B's talking about those spin cast rules, so he never close his with the handle.
No. Always
Not
do
a
it with
fan.
the hand.
Yeah, he says he's not a fan of Mr. Crappie line either. So
yeah. I used to use it religiously.
I tried it. I tried it one time.
I used that K9. Yeah, the K9. I like the K9.
North Texas.
Someone's going to Fork this weekend.
Yeah, he's going to Fork. That's what's up.
Yeah. I'd like to try Lake Athens. I heard there's some big bluegill there. Never been on the lake before.
Here's a good question. DLC says, SK, how do you determine which jig colors you use first, and how long do you go before changing colors? So I'm gonna answer this 2 different ways. One way I'm gonna answer it is without live scope. If I'm rolling without, both ways, with or without live scope, I'm gonna start with what worked my last trip out. And I'm gonna tell you now that sometimes it worked. I was on a 2.5 month strong bite on a hot white 1.5 inch plastic, 1 3/4 inch hot white plastic. The orange was really good for a while. The dreamsicle was really good for a while, and only way I knew that was by dropping it down there. I knew that a day or a couple days before they loved it, and I dropped it down there, and they bit it. But then at the same time, when I start seeing that those fish were turning away from it, or if they don't even see it, uh, and they don't react to it, I knew it was time to change. But now that's with live scope. Without live scope, I'll give it 3 to 5 minutes. Uh, and I had clients on the boat yesterday. They fish kayaks and only had 2D on their kayaks. Now I was telling them, man, I'm gonna tell you, it's very possible you come out here and catch crappie with just 2D. But the thing is, a lot of people don't understand how much work you got to put in to do it.
Right.
Uh, Back before I had live scope, I'd fish anywhere from 40 to 60 piles to come up with the limit. And that's 3 to 5 minutes. Drop a bait down there. And another thing that I always advise people to do is carry 3 to 4 rods. That way you can have a different color pattern on each rod, so you're not sitting there, constantly tying, retying a different color on. You can drop you 3 colors down there really quick. If you get bit, great. Drop it down there again. If you don't get bit, guess what? Grab that other rod and run through those rods real quick. Another thing that I'll say too is when you're doing that, one thing to never forget to do is the dead stick. And what I mean by that is put that jig down there and just give it no action. And you can, hit the top of that pile, let it sit there, a couple seconds, drop it, a little bit farther in the pile, let it sit there. I'm saying with no action, just letting it sit there until you get down there near the bottom. Just holding that jig and then just work that jig out. Work it back coming out of there. But give them some time to hit it. 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm gonna tell you, it's very doable. I've caught tons of fish without live scope. I mean, several hundreds of limits, but it is a lot of work to do it that way. But to answer your question, well, I think I did on the what I start with. Now, one thing that I do on if that color don't work is there's a few things you can do. You can match the watercolor. You can go totally against the watercolor. And the way I do that is just by knowing, uh, uh, categorizing my jigs. You got dark jigs, you got light jigs, you got natural jigs, you got high contrast jigs, and you got bright jigs. And just run through that. I hope I answered your question. That makes sense to any of y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. With live scope, what I do is I just put that jig on there and look at the fish's reaction. Basically, that's how I do it. Different reaction. He don't want to mess with it, then I know something's wrong, either a size or a color.
Uh-oh. Steve must have answered a text or something. He went blank over there.
Mm-hmm.
You cut out, Steve. What was that you're saying? Oh,
Yeah.
he might not be back. You back?
Yeah, someone called me on the phone and it muted me.
Oh,
Yeah, what I
okay.
do is I'll drop that jig there and just basically on fish's reaction. If he doesn't want it, it's either size or color. And I'll just work it from there.
So Robert uses the hot water uh, method
Yep,
to
I've heard that before. I
yeah,
don't think I've ever done it, but I've heard people talking about it.
yeah. I've never did it
Yeah,
either.
I don't mess with any mono anymore. I just mess with fluoro. The K9 works pretty good. I sell the 12-pound clear. I have some 6-pound clear and then 6-pound high vis. I had some
Okay,
4-pound. Aaron Knight uses a lot of casting. He was using 4-pound.
cool.
So yeah, Kane. I'm a Kane deal too. So I use all the fluoro stuff. It's real good line. No memory. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll bring a spool down for you, SK, on
Okay,
next week.
okay,
Remind me because I might forget.
okay,
I'll have to make a
okay.
list. And any
Yeah, I know we
colors.
talked about it. We talked about
Yeah.
it on that last trip, but we'll
Yeah.
we'll we'll
Yeah.
yeah, we'll make it happen. Mike Hallmark, man, it's good hearing from you. All right, we made it to the giveaway. Oh, we must got something going on over there.
Let me see
Super
what I'm gonna
Dave
get.
having to stick somebody, huh?
I got a bag with about 2,000 hand ties here. I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna. Yeah, I got a lot. I'm gonna dig through here and see.
Just not feeling well is the reason I have not spoken. Okay, Jay Fox, that's good, man. Hey,
Some
make it
bluegrass.
when you can. Hope you get to feeling better soon.
Some
But we appreciate you.
steelheads.
Appreciate you watching.
Orange chartreuse.
That one.
Black chartreuse.
This.
Oh man, I just spilled about 40 of them on the floor.
Wow.
That's all right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was me.
I knocked
That
it
was you.
off. My headphones got away.
Yeah, I'll pick it up after the live. Hopefully, I don't poke my toes with them.
Sweet. Sweet. Gilby says, I've been watching this channel for about 6 months and I have learned so much. Just want to say thanks. Plus, this is way better than what's on TV.
Yep, exactly. Thanks for the support, man.
Without a doubt. Thumbs up button is on the same screen you're watching the video on, folks. Yeah, if you're on a cell phone, you got to close out the chat and go to the video page. Then you can open the live chat back up. Jay Sean missed the school bus, so he has no phone to watch the live tonight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tell me better get in gear. He got to do right to have all his privileges. I don't understand why they act like people that has to now couldn't
Catch
catch
crappie before
crappie
live
before
stuff.
they had live.
Exactly.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this.
Exactly.
I'll tell you this. There are guides that were minnow dunkers before live scope.
Yep.
And that's the only way that they caught fish. And it was seasonal. They were seasonal,
Yeah.
Fair weather fishermen. They got live scope and turn. There are some professional tournament anglers that were minnow dunkers before live scope.
Yeah.
I laugh about it all the time.
Yeah, they were.
Kim, is there a bobbin better than yours?
Is there a bobbin better than mine? I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones out there. I just like the ceramic. As long as it's ceramic tip, that's all you need. This is an Umpqua. It's all steel and there ain't nothing to break, no rubber to wear out. Yeah. Versus this one. These are good, but these rubbers wear out eventually. See how they slide up and down?
Mm-hmm.
The steel one ain't coming apart. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But ceramics where you want to go. You don't want to mess with those metal tip ones. They'll start tearing up your line.
Right. I got 2 on my bag of them right now. I'm gonna give away 5. I'm gonna do 2 giveaways. You get 5 hand ties each, and this is the color I'm gonna give. It's basically purple.
Uh-oh. Check this out.
Purple chartreuse on a minnow head with eye sockets, and so people can add eyes if they want. Number 4 hook.
Check
I'll give
that out.
2 5-packs.
Check that out, Steve.
Steve, if you have time when you come down, I'll take you and SK to the bay. Hey, let's do it. I only have 1 day though, so we'll set up another day.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll only have the 1 day.
That would be super cool.
Yeah. Next time we'll set it up.
Slap B said, I haven't used monoline. I can't even remember how long ago it's been twisting up. Crap.
Yeah. They don't need to see me no more.
Hashtag Steve 2000 hand
Oh, I
ties.
got check this bag out. Yeah, blow it up a little bit. I'll show them this. There's a
Second.
bag right here full. Yeah, it's full of hand ties. I'll show some of them. I'll pull some out. Got these
Wow.
purple chartreuse. We got these black chartreuse, bluegrass. Like there's probably 200 orange and chartreuse in there. Some more orange and chartreuse. Because I'll like for the shows, I'll give people a bunch of there's a mixed bag, 1/8, a mixed bag in there. Yeah, I just got, and if people want certain colors, like I'll just grab them out of here. That way I can ship them out. And I got 1/4 ounce ball heads. Yep, purple and chartreuse. These were going to Lake Fork Marina. I got my label on there. Then it checks what size, hook, and everything.
Cool.
A good friend of mine made the labels for me, right, SK?
Yep.
I even got some 1/16 ball heads with steel heads. Number 4 steel heads. Black and chartreuse.
Cool.
1/16. And check out these monsters. Check this out. This is probably the biggest jig head I make. Check this thing out.
What was that? 5/16?
3/8.
Oh, 3/8.
Lake Fork wintertime. Fishing 40-foot deep. Yeah, that one. Got this one with a pretty cool tail on it. That's a killer right there, Lake Fork. Wintertime, 40-foot. Then I got a couple. This is just a regular one, but a little rainbow kind of tail.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this one. Some little special stuff I do. Well, next year when I'm gonna have my shop going, I'm gonna retire next year. I'm gonna come out with some crazy stuff next year. So be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna expand and we're gonna start doing exclusive stuff.
Cool.
I might even open a store in the front.
Yeah.
So and install electronics. You know what I mean? So
that's what's up.
Trolling motors. Yeah, Dallas Fort Worth don't really. They have a couple, but not a lot, and everyone's like 3 weeks booked. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
the business to me, if you're booked for 3 weeks, the business is pretty good.
Right. All right. Let's do this draw. I don't know what color I'm gonna give away. I'll just close my eyes and dig it out. I'm gonna do 2 of the Lake Fork. You know what? Do they even still sell them jigs?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, some place.
Yeah.
I've seen them for Bass Pro.
Yeah, they're open. They're still open. I drive by there when I go to Lake Fork. Not a lot of cars in the parking lot, but they're still open. And she has rod socks. All she's the owner. Yeah. And I was going to stop in
used
there.
To be, though.
No.
Todd Phelps.
All right, congrats.
I think I just mailed. Did he win? I think he just recently won.
He just got him yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think even the hatchet head craze has slowed down.
Yeah.
Now, what'd you say, Kim?
The hatchet heads, the wedge heads.
Yeah.
That's even slowed down. The craze that was going on for a while.
Yeah. Well, I think it's still going on. I think that
it is, but you just don't. They ain't like it was.
Yeah.
Undercover.
Uh-oh. Let's do this other drawing real quick. Here we go. Good luck, y'all. Congratulations, Todd.
Todd fell.
Big
Lass. All right.
Big Lass.
That's cool.
All right.
You just hand it to him tomorrow.
That's right. That saves me on on shipping. All right. So who's next?
It don't matter. I got 2.
Okay. Here we go.
And I still owe one guy one from a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna pack it up tomorrow and mail it. So I'll mail all 3 same time.
Cool.
I ain't forgot about him.
T
Will. Hey, message me on Facebook or shoot me an email, Super Dave will, and just tell me, hey, you're a winner Wednesday night. And I'll get them out tomorrow. These are 1/16 minnow heads. Purple and chartreuse, they work real good.
Cool.
With a number 4 J hook. Must
And
add.
if the winners can email us tonight, because sometimes they email us 2 days later, and I don't see them.
Right.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
best.
give me 2 of them.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Congratulations, T. Will.
Yeah, T. Will. I don't know if he's won before. It's a new name. I don't know.
Yeah, he's been on the live before. I've seen him.
I've seen him. Yeah.
Is it winning? Has he won yet?
Oh, I don't think he has. Fishing by the
Fishing.
All
number.
right, cool, man. Hey, just shoot me a message, man. Congrats.
So, Todd, I know Todd already got my email, and Big Les don't need it, but Super Dave, guys, Super Dave always add the contact info for who you're winning from. It's very important that you contact that person.
Yeah.
That way, or if Steve will say Facebook or
Email. Yeah.
I want an email. That way I can track it. That way I'm for sure you get your winning on your way. Look at DJ say it seemed like the same ones always win. Well, it's fishing by the numbers. This is his very first time winning.
I think the other guy too, first time.
Yeah.
Winning.
T Will? I think so. I think it's T Will's first time.
Yep.
All right, here we go. This is for which ones you gonna do first, Kim? Or does it?
I'm gonna do the electric chickens.
Electric chicken first. Here we go.
Three of them.
Okay.
One person. Then I'm gonna do the black and blue.
Quinlan Farr. Quinlan Farr.
That's a new name, winner.
That's a new winner.
Yep.
Congratulations.
DJ Cool V. Where you from, DJ Cool? Anyone know? I'm just curious.
All right, here we go for the black and blue.
Quinlan Farr.
Yep, Quinlan Farr on the electric chicken. Ford. There you go, buddy.
That's it, man.
Congratulations, man.
Yep.
Congratulations. LBG, I seen you trying to join in, man, but you never, I don't know if it was your video or I don't know what happened.
LBG, what's up? Chilling at work.
Yep, I seen it. He tried to join a little while ago. But
okay.
It didn't come through.
It's probably on that train.
Yep.
Changing addresses.
Yep.
All right, Todd. Congrats, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting on DJ to reply, but he hadn't said anything.
I need to send a sample pack to Super Dave, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Super Dave, shoot me a email or a message on Facebook tomorrow, say around 6 p.m. and say, hey, sample pack. And I'll be in the shop and I'll just throw something together and send it to you, man. Appreciate all the hard work, man.
That dude is always on it, man.
Always. I'll send once I'm gonna mail a bunch of stuff, I'll send some stuff out to you.
Hopefully soon, man. This the mailing and gas prices will come down.
Post office is going up again. I got an email.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But it's all due to the. I mean, I just knew that the gas prices would have came down. Now, I mean, I'm not want to talk about negative stuff, but it's just
them 2 packs of plastic you're gonna sell. How are you gonna mail them?
I'm gonna put them in a regular envelope.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That worked pretty good. I
Yeah.
I haven't really tried it that way. Well, you put 50.
Everybody,
what's a stamp cost now?
I forget. That's $1 something.
I get them forevers, yeah.
But it's $1 something stamp that I think I got to put on there.
You put 2 stamps.
Yeah,
and put it non-machinable so they don't run it through the roller.
Oh, how do you do it? You just mark it?
No, tell them you want it non-machinable.
Well, it's plastic, so it don't.
Oh, because mine, if I haven't put it in there, because they'll roll it through that roller and it'll chip them up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You gotta tell them non-machinable.
Oh, okay.
Oh, LB say nah, it was darker. That's what it was, because it wasn't nothing but a black screen.
Oh yeah.
That's all I seen. That's all I seen. Yeah, without a doubt, Robert,
Yep.
you're right about that. Super Dave, man,
Yep.
he's always on it.
Yeah. Yeah, and on my limits tackle, I think I'm 40 something shy of 5,000 likes. So when I get 5,000, I'm gonna do a big giveaway. So
Super
a few
cool.
rods. So if you haven't liked limits tackle, go over there, man. Let's get to 5K. Tell your friends. 57 cents. Okay.
Cents per stamp.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So 5,000. Yeah. I think I got 5,000 followers, but the likes,
Yeah.
I probably got almost every bait manufacturer following me. I see them every day. They want to see SK's new colors. Speaking of that, yep. Well, what's the Dreamsicle? I saw it today. Same thing. Yep.
Really?
Every day I'll see. We'll announce a color Wednesday night or whatever. Thursday they're already coming off the press down in this state. Yep.
Exactly. Yep.
Yep.
Danny says it take 10 years to get it, but I did get them.
What's he talking about?
Oh no. I think he talking about some jigs I sent him or something.
Yeah, sometimes it'll take me about 9 years. So yeah, I got one a couple weeks old, but I'll send them.
Danny's one thing about me. My word is gold. If I tell you I'm gonna send it, it may take a while, but it's gonna get
you gonna get it.
Yeah, yeah.
You gonna get it.
Eventually.
Yeah.
You will have an order for Dreamsicle tomorrow.
See? I have a few made. So
cool.
Steve, do you still sell 10-foot? Yep, I got a bunch of them. I'll be down if you want one, Big Les. Let me know. I think I probably have 6.
Where can I place my order for the jigs?
Which jigs? Limits Tackle for me, and then Kim has his website. Chris Williams.
LBG, mine is an engineer for SX. I know about them railroad hours.
Yep. And that big money.
And that big money.
Yep. Capital big.
He need a train. He need a train to haul it.
Grass shrimp. What color is that?
Pink, I believe.
Pink chartreuse, like pink silver.
Yeah.
Like a salmon.
It's like sort of like salmon, yeah.
It's like iridescent, kind of.
Kind of clear. Just send me a picture. That's what I usually go by. Yeah, Big Les. Let me know. I'll be down there either the 4th or the 5th, I believe. And I'll bring the rods down. Save you guys on shipping.
Yep. Look at LBG. Steve, have you started my order? No hurry, just ask it.
No, not yet. Not yet.
I like how they say no hurry.
This weekend. I was waiting for that new mold. I got half of the package. Then the other one got held up, but it should be here Monday. Do you still have the website? Nah, the website's still messed up.
Yeah.
I just need to start over because that website's first it was just supposed to be pictures and plastic. There's probably 500 combinations. It's just killing me. So I need to trim them down.
So there's a few copycats out there. There's more than a few.
Oh yeah, man. Gold dust was a big one. Oh man, that
went it went everywhere.
They haven't really done turquoise really a lot. That's about the only one.
Yeah, they don't understand it.
Yeah.
They don't understand it.
What else was there? Blue dust. Yeah, I seen that.
Yep.
Even Hayden Jeffries. He was talking about a red dust he wanted a tournament on. They wouldn't buy nothing unless red dust. There's that red again, SK.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I get to hang out at
I had no doubt. That's why I told you not to
IHOP,
rescind them.
Cracker Barrel, and Golden Corral Friday.
Oh, cool.
I'll be 55, so I get that senior discount. I've been waiting
congrats,
for.
Man.
So I'm gonna hang out at Golden Corral and
happy
IHOP
birthday.
and
Early happy birthday. You said Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. I just turned 56 last month.
Yeah. So we senior citizens are fishing.
Yep. You got your. Oh no, you have to be 50 for AARP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's old.
So Smokey Holly asked, SK, do you run a separate unit on your console to locate fishing spots? Yes. At a minimum, I recommend having SI so that you can idle around and find brush piles. I do not locate fish. I find their houses with the SI unit.
Yep.
And it's always a good idea to, usually a unit that got SI is going to have maps also. But that's something that we don't talk about a lot.
Yeah.
How important maps, learning to use your map is a big deal.
Oh yeah.
We had that question a while ago talking about the creek channels. If you don't know how to read your map, you don't know what the creek channels are.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the creek that leads into the lake.
Yep.
We're talking about the creek that runs through the lake.
Right. It's like a highway for them.
Exactly. We don't talk about maps a lot. Nobody talks about maps a lot, but that's a very, I mean, it's it's important.
Yeah.
And they're easy to run too. So all you do is follow the map.
Yep.
They're easy to run.
It has a little pointer there.
You just see yourself going right along.
Yep.
Stay in it.
And I will say this though, the Gorman, if you running a Gorman on your console, or if you running Gorman on your troll motor and you got your side image and run, I learned this on the live from some of the viewers. I forget who told me. I think Super Dave was the one that told me. If you're running side imaging on your live, on your troll motor or on your console, and you're running SI on your Gorman, if you see a spot you want to mark, you have to hit pause on that SI screen before you'll be able to save a waypoint.
Okay.
And you got to stop it.
Yep. It's the only deal. I don't think. Well, I don't hardly ever use the down imaging or 2D, but I know on live scope, all you have to do is just touch that structure, and you can save that waypoint. It pauses the screen by itself, but for some reason on the side imaging, you have to manually pause your screen, and then you can touch where that structure is and save that waypoint.
You ever think about going all Garmin on your boat?
I'd love to, man, but I just can't put that 15-foot transducer on the back of my boat.
Yeah.
And that's why the only reason why I'm keeping that $11.99 back there. 6 inches versus 9 inches is a big difference.
Yep.
And I just don't have any other way of mounting that transducer other than off my transom. So.
Right.
A1 Fishing Family.
Yep.
Slab Buster, it does tire tier 1 and tier 2 if you're married.
Yep.
A lot of happy birthdays for Kim.
Yep.
Thanks, everybody.
Steve, Hayden won another tournament about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, last weekend he won the Wolf.
Yeah, it was last week.
The first Magnolia tournament of the season. They smoked him.
Yeah, he did.
Cool.
And it ain't gonna be his last either.
Yeah, he's on his game. 16-foot rod.
Next week, map time. That would be awesome.
Yep.
Might do that. Well, it's not hard though. I mean, it's not a lot. I'll put some stuff together. I'll put some stuff together and we'll talk about some of the stuff that I feel is
Yeah.
important
Yeah.
on
They
setting your
show
map
they
up.
show
And
you your depths. You can
Yeah.
depth shade. You can do all that.
yep,
Yeah.
I had to laugh. That years ago, I did a video on my 1199, and in that video, I talked about the color shading.
Yeah.
Uh, and that on the 1199, it don't come with the unit. You had to do the Lake Master map card, and it would give you the color shading. And I talked about it, how it helped me uh, determine where to go on the lake when I find a depth pattern. And then here, it's probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, a guy made a post. Hey man, I forget what tournament angler had talked about it. I was like, dude, you just now finding out about that? I did a video like 5 years ago that talked about that. He was like, oh, you think you're talking about? So I said, dude, go look at this video. And he went and looked at it and felt kind of sad that he didn't watch that video back then.
Yeah.
But that day, I'm gonna tell you, that map helped you out a lot.
Yep.
We'll put something together, Robert. I gotta write that down because I know I'm gonna forget. What do with my pen? Y'all gonna bring something to the table for that
Yep.
For what?
mapping?
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna probably forget. I'm
Because
probably gonna forget, Robert.
they're gonna want Lowrance, Hummingbird,
Yep,
Garmin, so many different units, different ways to do it.
yep,
Hey,
yep.
Yeah.
tell Super Dave to put my Cash App and Venmo up there. I'm, I'm playing.
8616 cash fund.
Yeah.
Mike said a bunch of West Texas lakes have no creek channels. I tell you what, man, I was telling Steve, I'm having a lot of clients hit me up that's 4 and 5 people to go out on a trip together. And although I explained to him, hey man, we'll be using live scopes, so you'll be taking turns fishing one of the times. Yeah, we got my buddies just have a good time out there and laugh and kick it with each other. I might end up having to get a bigger boat. I like that Dodger a lot. Dodger make a 24-footer. I might have to
Okay.
look into that. Slap B said that's the funniest part of using live scope. It is to use the DI and SI. Spot them hotels and mark them, then troll back and drop
Yep.
them.
Yep.
Without a doubt.
A lot of people don't even know how to do that. They struggle with that.
Exactly.
Marking something and going back and finding it.
Red River Rob says you can touch the screen on an HB Solix on any screen you're looking at, and it will create a waypoint. Yep, but Gorman is a little different. For some reason, I'm not for sure why they got it like that. But see, on my Hummingbird, I'm still old school. I got them buttons over there. I can't.
Oh,
It ain't touch screen. That's the only. You know what? That's the
Yeah.
killing part about that. I mean, it's a killer unit. There ain't nothing wrong with the 1199, 1198, 1199. Them are some great units, but they're not touchscreen, and that's a killer. And I want to tell you something else that I hate about the old Hummingbirds is they don't have a sleep mode.
Oh, okay.
And I refuse to let that unit sit back there and run while I'm on the front of my boat fishing.
So you just shut
So
it
I
off.
got to shut it down and repower every time I
Yeah.
get ready to fish or move. I didn't know that. Yep. I didn't know it either, but I think it was Super Dave that told me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of happy birthdays for Kim. Steve, I have a great idea for some jig colors I'd like to try. I'll be in touch with you soon.
Okay.
I know not many people have requested these colors and styles.
That's it. Have your own one, man. That's what I like that, man.
Yep. Customers.
Create your own, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep.
Is Fish Brain a good app? I've never used it.
It's pretty good, but now
So
you have to pay for like a lot of stuff now.
yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just what people catch and they
Yep.
post on
The free
there.
stuff, you don't get that much for free anymore.
No, you don't.
No, no.
Yeah.
But I like it because a lot of the coves and stuff, they'll name them. So you can go to a lake and find out what the cove's called and stuff.
Yeah.
Creek
This right
channels, the
here,
creeks, they'll name the creeks on that map.
huh? Slab stalker. This is something that I recommend. You know, a lot of people will mark a spot and they'll go back and fish it and not catch no fish, so they delete the spot. They just threw away the work that they put in uh, finding that spot. And the deal is, even though you didn't catch fish there today, uh, you know, when fall hit or when winter hit or when spring hit or you know first part of summer, there's going to be a time that there's going to be fish on just about every piece of structure that you find. So when you mark structure, just hey, leave that waypoint there because one day there's going to be fish on it.
Hmm.
Eric B, what's going on, my man?
What's
Come on.
happening, Eric B?
Hey, boy.
I'm leaving.
What's going on, young man?
You leaving?
Look at him. He tried to wave. Look how he
Who's
looked at
that?
the screen.
Bye.
Bye, Papa.
He got a quick wave.
Yeah.
Super Dave says, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate your Super Dave. SK need a fishing pontoon for his class. No, 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 no,
Oh no, that ain't ever
no.
going to. You see me
No.
on a pontoon, blow it up.
I tell you what though, I will have that 24-foot Dodgel.
Speak.
I'm not saying that I'm gonna get it, but go ahead, Steve.
Speaking of pontoons, if you ever watch Grenade Lake Charters, they have a pontoon they use for live scope. So they gutted
Really?
the back. Yeah, they have like an arcade game seat. You know, the ones with the speakers. They
Uh-huh.
had a seat like that. It's like a recliner that the guide sits in, and then he has two seats on the side, big old live scope screen, and they fish out of that pontoon,
Huh.
casting to these crappie. I took a picture of it, and I'm
Wow.
gonna send it to you. And it's amazing. It's pretty cool. Yeah,
I know Greg Finn. I know
they
he
do a
used.
like live scope training on that thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This now
Yeah,
Slapstalker brought up I wish LBG was on here. I really do because there's a lot of people that waste a lot of time with that go-to feature. And if you got your, let me say this, let me change what I'm saying. If you have your unit tied into your troll motor, the go-to feature works great. But if you're just using that go-to feature and trying to drive to your waypoint, don't even waste your time. Now I'm gonna repeat that again. If you have your unit and your troll motor tied together, the go-to feature works great. But if you do not, don't waste your time. And it takes bluegill to explain that because there is this one gigantic pile. I mean, when I tell you gigantic, it's the biggest pile that's on this particular lake, but it's out in the middle of nowhere. And bluegill spent, I'm willing to bet 30 minutes one day trying to find that daggone pile with the go-to feature, and ended up I still had to assist. I know he gonna be mad at me for saying that, but I was like, Bluegill, come on, man, you know better than using that go-to feature. Robert High says, check out the Tidewater Bay boat if you get a chance. I looked at it, that link that you put up. I pulled it up. That's nothing compared to that 24-foot Dodgel though. That 24-foot Dodge is like a football field. It's a big boat.
Hmm.
Big old wide boat. You could probably stand 4 guys on the front of that 24-footer. I can stand 3 on front of my boat and fish comfortably on the front of my boat right now. Slab B says that's when the TOW comes into play, learning how to use your equipment, without a doubt. Time on the water. You're so right. Slab Stark said, get a pontoon. No, sir. No, sir. Why I won't get a pontoon? Man, it's boat control is tough. And a pontoon is like a windsock. They almost have no weight, and they got very high sides, and regardless of how much wind, it affects that boat. I like them low boats, not low manufacturer, but a boat that sit low in the water. Big fishing charter boat, yes sir. I use the green color shading. That green is usually money spots for them piles. That's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up. So I got a question to all of you that are here. How did y'all like the way we did that sort of a open mic last week? I'm thinking of maybe doing that, a couple times, 1 or 2 times a month. What'd you think about it, Kim?
Yeah, it's cool. Get to see some of the people we talking to.
Yeah, I thought so.
Get some of their perspective.
Me and Steve was talking about it before too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I missed because my power was out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I saw a little bit of it. Who was the guy?
Fishing by the numbers.
Yep. I saw him on there.
Yeah.
Just for a little while.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was our first time doing it.
Yeah, Super Dave on here.
Man, I wish he won't. Super Dave ain't coming on here. I've tried so many times to get him to come on. I'd love to have Super Dave on here. Another person is Slab B.
Okay.
I'd like to see Slab B come on here.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Do you run your electronics on a separate battery? Yes, sir. It's not a must, but I'm gonna tell you the benefits far outweigh anything that any negatives.
I'm getting the lithium from mine.
Yep, clean power is always
clean
good.
power.
Yeah.
It reduces so much headache.
Yeah. For 12-volt lithium, I run the live scope, won't it?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm gonna get.
You have different AHs,
Yeah, what I mean, an 8 would do it, wouldn't it?
I'd probably get at least a 35, maybe a 50. 50 is like $250.
Yeah,
sure. They got a 100H for what?
350.
Yeah,
350 from Walmart.
That'll run 3-4 days.
That's the one I'm thinking I'm gonna go with.
And they got like 11-year warranty on them, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of them do. It's prorated too. 5 years.
5 years, I believe.
And then it prorates after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking.
Yeah, I've been looking at the one that Walmart.com have.
Yeah. And it's probably a Life Pro 4 or whatever.
Yeah, Life Pro. Yeah. 100 AH.
98 likes. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
100 AH. I had to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 100 AH, that'll you shouldn't have no problem with.
I run 100 AH, running my whole cranking battery engine, all my graphs. No problem. I could fish 2-3 days probably.
Yeah. Slab B says, I've marked so many spots, not even a minnow on them that day. Come back next time, 100 crappie on it.
Yep.
Mark it all.
Yep.
A lot will pay off. You just add to your options.
Yep. Yeah, it's structured. You got to check it. They ain't going to be on every set of structure.
Someone might have been there an hour earlier. You don't know.
Right.
Yep.
You're right about boat control. Boat control is so important. Robert said that was fun. Oh, the open mic. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Yep. And Super Dave says that's right. Talking to the Slab Buster. If you find structure, mark it. Never know when they will be on it. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
He's chicken.
It's
We
hard to
gotta
control
we
a
gotta get
low
him on here one day
boat
though.
in bad winds, much less a pontoon.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Shoot,
I
live
tell you what.
scoping with pontoon, you can actually have a open deck. You can have 3 people on each side fishing with their own live scopes. Ain't that pretty crazy?
Yep.
Open water.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No thanks.
Yep, on each side, different live scopes, just for live
Yeah.
scope training.
Yeah.
Right. Well, guys, we're closing down.
Yeah.
5 minutes to go. Getting different perspectives from others was all good,
Yep.
without a doubt. I
Yep.
totally agree.
That's what it's all about. And we learn stuff. Someone will bring up a point and be like, man, I never thought of that.
Yep. Smoky Hollow says I run a 1022 on a 32 amp outdoor. Haven't run it down yet.
Yep.
That's
See,
what's up.
yep, Kim, he's running 32
32.
AH. Yep.
Yeah. Somebody told me it would. Yeah, that would do it.
Yep.
I want some lithium so bad. I need to eliminate weight from the 6 batteries I have on my single axle trailer. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dwight.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I want to change too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight you'll be
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had 4 29 series and I went to lithiums. Half of the weight's gone, probably more than half. This is how heavy they are. I had 4 regular batteries. I went to lithiums. I added power poles, blades, and I'm still lighter than what I had in my other batteries. Yeah, it's a big weight saving.
I've been seeing those life for pole, whatever those are.
Life pole, yeah. That's the one I'm gonna go with.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the one I'm gonna go with.
Yep.
That's what Robert was asking about right now. What brand?
I've seen those.
Yeah, them life pose, they're real good deals.
Yeah.
You can get them on Amazon, Walmart.
I've seen them on Amazon. I was looking.
Yep. And Amazon will back their stuff, that's the good thing. Walmart will.
Without a doubt. Robert brings up a good point.
Amp has some good ones too.
And not only check the prices, but check the warranties.
Right, yep.
Yeah, I seen one that said 11 years.
Ionic's pretty good.
What do you sell, Steve?
I don't sell them, but I'm Miller Tech. His are on the high side, but they're real good. But I'm going to start selling lithiums pretty soon. I try to sell Ionics, but they can't get them out fast enough. So he's like, hey, you can be a dealer, but I can't get them to because I can just barely sell the ones I have. He can't get them fast enough.
Red River brings up a point right here. He's running 4 batteries on his boat. He says that the 2 trolling motor and the electronics battery are lithium, but his starting battery is not lithium.
Right. A lot of people don't want to run lithiums on their starting battery.
Well,
I've heard.
From what I've heard somebody, I forget where I heard it, but there was somebody that was saying that some of the boat motor manufacturers don't recommend running lithiums for the starting battery.
And you really don't need it just to start your boat.
Right.
Yep.
And another thing, a lot of them don't want you to charge them if it's below 29 degrees.
Right.
Yep.
Do you hook the chargers inside the boat?
Yeah, I have an onboard.
Is it like an onboard?
I have onboard, but a lot of lithiums you have to buy their own charger.
Right. That's
so
what
you
I'm
have
saying.
to, like mine, you don't. A regular Minn Kota works for mine, but certain ones you have to use a lithium charger. So look into that too, because that's added cost.
I know.
Yeah. Sometimes you can buy the package deal pretty good, charger and battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Robert said that the lithiums don't have much cold cranking
Right.
out.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we are 1 minute away. Smoky Hollis told me I'll definitely look at that DLV skiff. Skiff. I'll look at that. But 21 foot's not much bigger than what I got already. Yeah, I'm looking for 24 to 26. 24 footer to
Man, you're gonna spend 100 grand.
No, I'm getting the
not
used
that
boat.
much.
No, nowhere near. No,
26. The guys on Tawakoni run into 26. I don't know what brand.
Oh,
They're
really?
monster. Dual
Oh, yeah.
engines. You got dual
Oh,
engines
wow.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
gotta have
think
something to push that
They'll
thing.
fin 40-mile-an-hour winds.
yeah. Yeah. Some of the 24. Oh, well, let's close out. We'll talk about it next week. I want Super Dave to get him a good night's sleep. But we are at the end, 2 hour mark. Guys, it's been a good one. I appreciate you guys
Yep.
for the
Been good.
giveaways. Awesome giveaways tonight.
Yep.
And
Just message me so I can get them out tomorrow evening.
yeah,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what's up. But guys, get out there and go fishing, man. I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
just put the pieces to the puzzle together. It's not hard.
Yeah.
It does take time. It does take effort. It does take
Yeah.
work. But these lakes are, they're teeming with crappie. You just gotta
Yeah.
figure them out. But
Right.
we'll be back next week, same time, same flavor. Appreciate it,
Yep.
Super Dave. All
Take
the
care.
moderators, give them a shout out.
Yeah.
Nick Les,
Appreciate it.
Slick, Super Dave. Appreciate all you guys.
Yeah.
Steve, Kim.
Yeah.
We'll catch y'all on the
Appreciate it.
next one.
All right. Take
Later.
care, man. Later.
Later.